It's Fan Friday, all about you all in your comments. Is J.J. Watt actually going to win the overall NFL MVP? Is Dwyane Wade going to be healthy enough to actually help the Miami Heat this upcoming season? And am I rocking with the Orioles or the Royals? It's Fan Friday. It's all about you.
I'm Bosh of the Miami Heat, and you're watching JRSportBrief.
So if you didn't watch yesterday's video about the top 6 overrated NBA players, go ahead and check that out. I'm going to start an Indiegogo campaign. It's going to get cracking next Friday, October 17th. I'm expanding JRSportBrief different channels. You guys better stay tuned. I'm looking for hosts just like you. I want some of you all out there to take my job. But it's Fan Friday. We're not wasting any time. We're going into the first question. It comes in via my main man, Avery Baker. How likely do I think it is that J.J. Watt can win the NFL MVP in such an offensively minded league? Well, the chances of him winning the actual overall MVP are extremely thin, but I think once again he's going to be the NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Let's face it, he is the Houston Texans right now. He got a whole boatload of money to stick around with your main man, Jadeveon Clowney, whenever he comes back, and this dude can do everything. Last night on Twitter, I said he's going to have to punt, kick, rush, tackle. He's probably even going to have to coach and throw the ball to help the Houston Texans win. I think he has 3 touchdowns, 1 on offense, 2 on defense. It looks like every time I watch a game or a highlight, J.J. Watt is the star of the Houston Texans. He's the one scoring the ball. He is the whole franchise. But let's face it, when you have dudes like Andrew Luck, who he faced last night, who already has 17 touchdowns this season, he is the lead for MVP. J.J. Watt, I think if the Texans were actually winners, he would get the MVP. That's not to say that he's not the best player in the NFL right now, and that he is. Next question for Fan Friday comes in via Prince Prodigy. How do I feel Dwyane Wade is going to play this upcoming season? The better question is, how many games is he going to be able to go out there and play? He's going to stop at about 30 to 32 minutes. Last season, I don't think he played more than 55 games. He's going to have to pick it up a little bit more with your main man, Bosh. Bosh is probably going to be the centerpiece for that team. Dwyane Wade will probably be the closer if he's out on that floor. I expect a lot from him, but it starts with him, first of all, playing more than 70 games. I think he can go out and do it. And another thing, while I'm talking about the whole Miami Heat thing, I saw a tweet from that guy right there, Brian Windhorst. He's talking about LeBron James and Bosh, and Bosh doesn't, he didn't want to talk to LeBron, and he talked to LeBron at Dwyane Wade's wedding, and then they sent them baby shower gifts. Well, listen, who the hell cares? It's all about basketball. I wish, especially with ESPN and a lot of news, that we would stop talking about whether or not this guy likes this dude and whether he kissed the baby at the baby shower and he likes the Pope. Nobody gives a damn about any of that. Stick to basketball. I know this Brian Windhorst guy has been covering LeBron James since he came out of his mother's womb, but stick to basketball. Stop making up garbage to talk about. Next up for Fan Friday, this question comes in via Andre. Are the Royals or Orioles going to the World Series? Well, listen, man, I'm from the Bronx, New York. I hope the Orioles lose. They're in the American League East Division. I hope they do not win. Props to the Royals. I don't think they've won anything, and God only knows how long. The last time I actually gave a damn about them is when George Brett was out there, and that was the end of his career, and I was a little kid. So I hope the Royals can actually go out there and be a winner, because in my lifetime, the Kansas City Royals have been trash. I hope Billy Butler hits 1,000,000 home runs and Alex Gordon gets the job done. James Shields, go do your thing. This is JR. It's Fan Friday. So I hope you're getting ready to have a great weekend. Make sure you subscribe to JR Sport Brief. You won't miss it when my Indiegogo campaign drops a week from today. Next Friday, October 17th. I have a lot of things I want to give you all, so make sure you stay tuned. Come to a Knicks game with me, or have a signed piece of memorabilia from Yogi Berra. You better make sure you subscribe.